I'm back. Did you miss me? So it was. Got more water. Used the restroom. Took care of my basic needs. Let my wife know what I was doing because I've just been in the garage for all this time when I just gotten back, so just wanted to worry about me. I checked I just checked the video to make sure that the audio was recording. Because boy, would that. Oh, isn't there a setting? I don't know if I can access it while I'm recording. Oh well, maybe the next time I'll check. I think there's some setting, like some pro setting on the camera where like it'll show the audio levels. That'd be, I should do that, just peace of mind. No, now I touched this and it got the little brightness thingy like stuck on. Good, we good. I'm just noticing it now. Like it was always there. But before I get back, rule of threes. Remember where we're at. I'll say a couple things because I don't know what I'm gonna do with these videos. I was just texting my sister because I had said I put a little thing up on my stories about like this conversation I had at the cardiologist about music genres. Yeah, I'll do that now. I'll retell the story. I really hope I didn't do this in the first half. Repeating it. I don't think I talked about that I haven't. So I was at the cardiologist. When I was at the cardiologist, I'm 35. They asked me, why are you here? Okay. Earlier this year, I woke up with severe chest pains. And there's like dry heaving. And it was bad. I didn't know what was going on. I was just gonna tough it out. Like I don't know what's going on, but I don't think I'm dying. Like I'm just something's up. Remember to breathe. You can breathe more often than I am doing the deep breaths, but why am I doing that? Because I felt a little like thing in my chest. It's just saying like it's an alert. These like names are like something's going on. Hey, pay attention to me. Check engine light. I was gonna like edit out all those like deep breaths and things, but when I'm watching something and they say the word breathe, like something like that, I think it's this reminder. It's become subconscious for me now. If someone talks about it, I'm gonna do that. I think I'm also doing that because like my nose is a little congested and weird, but I don't know what's going on with my sinuses right now. And I don't think sick is relative for that. It's not COVID, so it's fine. I wore a mask when I was around today, when I was out among others, because I don't know what's going on. I want to be safe and just try to be nice to people, just in case there's something contagious. I don't know. Might just be sinus infection, something. I don't know what it is. Why am I wearing a mask? And COVID's not as big of a threat. I'm vaccinated. People were wearing masks before COVID. I had masks before COVID. If I would go to D&D with my friends and I have a cold or whatever, like I'm just snotty and all that thing, I would wear a mask. Why would I do that? I care about them. I just don't want to. I'm going to wash my hands. I'm going to not touch things. I'm going to bring my hand sanitizer, and I'm just going to do everything I can to not get you sick, because I still want to be here and play games with you, but I know I'm sick, and I'm just going to do everything I can to not get you sick. And I think it generally worked. Like, people didn't get sick from me, I don't think. There's been times where we've masked up and I still got people sick, but like, yeah. We tried our best. We didn't realize that like the limitations on that, like, because some particles are still going to get there. If we're in a closed garage doing a band rehearsal, high energy, breathing heavily, more spores, it's just when those things say like they're 99% effective, or 95, sorry, KN95s, they prevent 95% of the types of particles, whatever. And this little part, I have a beard, the little things get out there. Does it mean a mask is completely ineffective because I have a beard? No, it'll still stop some. But if I'm doing high energy, high precision, then a little bit gets out. Okay, but if we're in a well-ventilated space, they'll probably go out that way. But if we're not, now the air circling around. Other people are breathing heavy. It was just a matter of time. It doesn't matter that we're all masked up. It's just a matter of time. Like, you're gonna get it. Okay. Does that mean masks don't work? No, it means masks are one tool that we use to help prevent infectious disease get spread. We tried our best. Thankfully, we're all healthy and vaccinated, so it was a bummer for, a couple days, for a week or whatever. But, we're all still here. I think. Actually, I haven't heard back from people a little bit, but someone would have told me because they're a prominent member of some other stuff. I just think they're busy. Or they don't like me. I don't know. Mad at me. I'm concerned about them because they haven't responded, and I just it's like I don't want to be a jerk and pester them if they are busy or mad at me or whatever. Like it's conflicted, like caring about people, because then you could get upset and be like, why didn't you do this? Honestly, I thought I was doing what was best by not checking in on you because I thought you were too busy with that. Well, next time you should do that. Okay, I will. I'll try to remember that. I might forget because, again, like everyone's different and wants different things. I know a lot of people I not be thinking about it at the time. I'm sorry. I'll check that. But I just know, like, the reason I did it because I have experience when people are bothered by that. I'm gonna check on him later. Look, I mean, like, not right now. Again, they're a person who, what day is it? It's Thursday. No, Tuesday. Yeah. I know that on Sundays they are at the same place, and if they weren't there for something horrible that happened, there are people that see them there, that know that they're important to me, and they would tell me. So I guess, why am I not stopping everything right now to go check? Right. I'm very far away from them now. I'm 280 miles away from them right now. If there's an emergency, I can't help them. They have a family. They have people. If something happened to their whole family, I haven't heard from them in quite a long time. It's common. It's happened a bunch before, but they don't reply for a long time because I use Facebook Messenger. I don't like using Facebook Messenger. I don't like having to use something by this giant corporation that I don't really like supporting and that listens in on everything and is hearing this right now. Hey, person listening in. Person. I say person. It's a voice recognition AI thing, probably. Anyway, hi AI person. Hi person who's reading the flagged metadata of the things. Metadata? Meta? Facebook? Metadata? Look up No, it's the metaverse. It's because the real product is us and our data and our information that they're selling. Why not just name the company Meta? Pretty meta, huh? That's I cannot have time to explain all the levels of that. If you get it, awesome. If you don't, I'm sorry. Ask me questions. Choo-choo. Train of thought coming back. All aboard. Maybe that's the name of this. Maybe the name of this is the train of thought. I'll have to put like my name or something in there because it's like with the Daily Show with Jon Stewart. If someone else has a show called The Daily Show, I can't use my name. The Daily Show with Jon Stewart. The Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. These are how you get around those copyright things. You try to make it, the more specific it is, the more specific the combination of things are, the more you can be like, this is mine, this is my brand, I own it. So like a bunch of the bands I was starting have my name in the title in some way or something like that. Because it's like, oh, I thought of a cool name for a band. Search the things. Do I see one? No. But I grew up, my first band, actually, let's talk about the real origins of my main band that I've been doing. I say I've been doing since 1997. Part of that is like, I've been doing this a long time. Have I been playing rock concerts with the same group of people under the name Reverse the Band? Have I been playing with Reverse the Band with these same people since 1997? Since I was 9 years old? At rock shows? You expect me to believe that? There are kids doing that. Yeah, but we know about them. They got like millions of followers on TikTok and Instagram and stuff. I'm drumming with Foo Fighters. If you don't know that drummer I'm talking about, Dandy Bush, Dandy B. I think she's from over Europe or something. Phenomenal drummer. There's a lot of these Prodigy kids out there. I went to school with a guy, Kyle Peak. Shout out Kyle Peak. He would do drum solos in the talent shows, and in my mind, like, I can be wrong, in my mind he won every talent show. Like, whether or not he like won the voting or whatever, he won. He would, but it was that thing, like, why do I say it like that? Do I not like Kyle? No, Kyle's awesome. As far as I know, like, as much as I know about him, we weren't super close. We did some projects together, we were in classes together a little bit in freshman year, but then after that we kind of like weren't in the same classes, so we didn't get super close. But the time I would see him every year, for sure, is at the talent show. And of course I was always doing the talent show in some way. I think I didn't miss a year. I like doing talent shows. I like performing. It took me until I was 35 and talking to a therapist to realize, like, how passionate I am about performing and performing music and doing music. And ever since I realized that and started dedicating all my time to that, I'm so excited and happy, and I'm the happiest ever. And people are like, you should stop drinking all those energy drinks because you're getting too overloaded. And I was like, no, seriously, I was doing those energy drinks when I was teaching and depressed and miserable, and I wasn't talking like I was coked out, as you're saying, because it's not the energy drink that's doing that. I haven't had any energy drinks today. I did have some last night because I did a drive late at night. I had not some. I had one. Did I have two throughout the day? Because I was doing a lot of driving. It's a safety thing. It's alertness. That's what it does. I know that the chemicals, haha, I'm using that jokingly. The specific chemicals. Not that it has chemicals. The specific chemicals in the, sorry about the science. The specific chemicals that are in the energy drinks that I drink. And I try to drink the ones that are healthier for me. Healthier. I didn't say they're healthy. Given the choice between two, they're healthy. Oh man, I want to talk about politics right now. Oh, should I let the train go? Do you think the train would come back if I let it go? Because we can actually kind of tie this in right now, because this is here to something I want to talk about earlier. Why have I not done this before? Why have I not talked about these things before? Ooh, I was talking about my band. I think I'll get back to politics. I want to get back to the band thing, because I'll always know the politics thing. Why am I doing this now? I've had these thoughts for a while. My wife knows these thoughts. Not like all the specific details, because again, this isn't scripted. She understands the kind of concepts and stuff we've talked, because that's what we do. We talk about all these things. Why, I was just telling someone else, why do I love my wife so much? That thing comes up a lot, like, not a lot. It would come up in high school and college, because it is a kind of teenage thing. Do you love me? Yes, I love you. Why do you love me? Because of blank. Oh, well, so it's only because of my looks. Oh, it's only because of my brain, so I'm not pretty. Like, some people use it. I don't know what their point is on that. Why do you love me? And the truth is, at the time, really, the answer is, I don't know. I can't express it into words in the right way. And so recently, sorry, sinus thing. Am I going to edit this down? I'm going to edit out silences and things, but like, content is content. I don't know. So we have a lot of great discussions. We stay up late at night talking. Really, like, just, I lose sleep because we're in a really good conversation and I want to keep going. And sometimes I'm like, oh, I really need to get to sleep. But we're having such a good conversation and it's so good. And I just have these conversations that, yeah, there's a couple other people in my life that I've had these amazing conversations with. Does it mean we should get married? I don't know, maybe. Like, if it weren't, if am I going to say anything? I just said, you know what? My name's completely tied to this. My wife's awesome. Her name's Desi. Anyway, if I never met Stesi and I met this other person that I have these deep conversations with, would I want to marry them? Like, given the, if marriage is a thing, would I be in love with them in the same way? Maybe. Am I physically attracted to them in the same way? No, not initially. there's a thing called demisexual. You heard about? So like you have to take time to get to know someone, and then you're more attracted to them. It's this fun thing. Labels again. Labels. I'm a this. We all have these tendencies, I guess. Some people you see, and I'm say you. I mean me. Some people I see, and I'm instantly like, I am attracted to them in some way. Attracted to them. Does it mean I'm gonna leave my wife, go for them? No. Neurons in the brain, because they're designed, like we survive because our ancestors reproduced, because they were inspired to reproduce by a motivation of things, by attractedness to potential mates. It's just how it is. It's weird that like you can be attracted to someone you can't biologically reproduce with. You'd think if there was a intelligent designer and not random mutations, that maybe that wouldn't be the case. That wouldn't be possible. Maybe when some people say it's an affront to God that to be homosexual, maybe what they're really saying is, I don't like thinking that it's possible for gay people to exist because gay people can't reproduce. Why would they exist if they can't reproduce? If there's a God. What kind of God would allow this, whatever the thing was I said from the world? And it's a good question. What kind of God would allow that? Maybe Loki, the trickster god. Mischievous. I'm gonna make these two dudes love each other. They can't reproduce. They're not gonna be able to pass on their genes. I thought that was the whole point. No, right? Their existence proves there's no God. No, it doesn't. It proves that the way you view God, maybe it proves that your viewpoint is a little incorrect. Maybe you don't have all the information. We're not disproving God. We're not saying that God doesn't exist. We're saying the God that you say exists isn't supported by the evidence we have. Are you saying you know who God is? You know what God is? You know the thing that people have been calling God by many different names, the thing that the many things that people have been calling God by many different names that have been attributed to gods, to something that exists beyond our understanding. Aliens, whatever you say, that something exists beyond our understanding. You get mad. I'm sorry, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to someone who holds these beliefs. One who holds these beliefs might get mad, religious zealot, whatever, might get mad at a scientist. That train, it gets derailed so easily. That poor engine. Like mid-sentence. It's sad, really. Could I go back? Because this is video. I have the benefit of video. I can just stop this right now and look back and see, oh yeah, that's where I was going. But sometimes the train, like, words are over here, train's all the way over here. Like, it's ahead of me. So, like, I didn't know where it was going. But it was going somewhere. So now we need to back up. We need to back up. Where were you going, train? God, where are you going? You think you know God better than anyone else. You think you know God. You have all the answers? That's cool. Do you have any evidence to back that up? Because I want to have all the answers. Those people who use God as an explanation for things they don't understand. Okay. Sometimes we'll think that a scientist who holds a theory. I mean, the theory in science is something not just like I think. It's we've seen a lot of evidence that suggests this. Why do we call it a theory? You don't know. You don't know for certain that that's how things work. At some point, you might be presented with new evidence that changes the way you think about gravity. That's why we call it a theory. I consider myself a scientist. I don't have a degree in it. I have a Bachelor of Arts. I'm not a Bachelor of Science. not some BS degree. So people use God as an explanation for everything that they don't understand. Can sometimes get upset with scientists for challenging their beliefs. You think you know everything. No, kind of the whole point is that I accept that I know that I don't know everything. I want to know everything. I want to know more, at least. I want to have an understanding of the world. The issue with God, the issue with the concept of God, the issue with stopping at God for mystery is it prevents exploration of the unknown. How does this work? God does it. Oh, okay. How does this work? I don't know. Want to find out? Let's do some tests. Let's experiment. Let's do some research. Let's figure it out. Let's see if we can figure it out. Maybe we can't figure it out. Maybe we don't have the technology. Maybe we don't have enough information. Let's try. What kind of God would allow homosexuality? Yeah. If they can't reproduce, maybe they're messing with us. I don't know. Maybe they just love love. And they're like, maybe that God thinks reproduction doesn't, like, not everyone has to do it. Like, if everyone reproduced all the time, we'd be way too overpopulated. We wouldn't have enough resources to go around eventually if it just increased exponentially. And let's think about this. Imagine a world in which there's only two people. A man and a woman. There's no one else on Earth. If they don't reproduce, that's it. They're done. If they have one kid, cool. They've expanded one generation. Awesome. Who's that kid gonna mate with? Uh-oh. We need someone else to mate with. Let's make them another kid. Are you saying that the sibling should have sex? I don't know. This is your idea of there's only two people. Oh, except here's the other thing. We're only going to talk about the men. Except for the first woman. We'll talk about her. Whatever. Depends on your philosophy on this. Lilith. Let us not forget Lilith. So, you have two people, let's say. Let's call them, I don't know, Adam and Eve. You know what I'm talking about. Thought experiment. Narrative world. Science thinking. We have two people. Man and woman. They can reproduce. They can create a son. Son can't reproduce. We're going to create another kid. Oh, shoot. It's another son. How they can reproduce? Well, either there were some daughters too that didn't get mentioned because this is being written down by a patriarchal society who doesn't write down women unless they were of significant importance to a man. It's like the Bechdel test. Look it up. All right, so we got a man and a woman. We got two men. How are they going to reproduce? Trick question. Doesn't matter. One of the brothers kills the other brother. I can't remember the timing of it. I'm sorry. It's the Cain and Abel story. I know the broad strokes of it. Because here's the thing. I don't need to know the exact history because I kind of don't believe that it's like word for word exact history. I believe that it's a good story. It teaches a good life, valuable life lesson. So the specifics of like, did he reproduce before the thing? Doesn't matter. A brother killed another brother. Like, you're worried about the wrong thing here. We should be looking out for our, if not our neighbor, then at least our immediate family. Killed him. Why? I don't remember. Is that important? Not really. Is it justified to kill? If you did this, then it's okay. Could they have not talked it out? Like, why is that an important story? Why is the story of Cain and Abel important? Because you should take care of your family. You should take care of your neighbors. You should take care of your friends. I don't know the neighbors. I don't know. But I care about them. Never met them. I want them to be happy. Life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness. I'm getting so many messages and stuff popping up as I'm recording this. And notifications going on. I want to read them. But I'm not going to abandon you. Because I love you. I don't know you necessarily. Maybe I do. Maybe you are my spouse. Maybe you are my family. In which case, like, I know you and I love you and you know in the word, and that's it. I used to not be able to say that word to anyone except for my romantic partner. Because I had thought that if you said that just like a man, then you're gay. Or if you said it to another woman, that oh, what, you have you love them, you want to have an affair with them? No. Okay, brotherly love. There's different types of love. This is humanity, brother as in humanity, not male. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Why is the story of Cain and Abel important? Because it tells us the history of the heritage of the lineage of humanity. No, stop it. I said it's a thought experiment. Imagine that there's two people, only two people on Earth. If there's only those two brothers, they kill them. Like, I'm like almost crying for this hypothetical, like, fake story. It's just sad, because why am I crying? Because this stuff happens. I'm in a better place now, and I'm medicated. I took my pill. I forgot to take it yesterday. This is the first day in like almost 200 days where I have forgotten to take a pill entirely. Yesterday was a busy day. And as far as I understand it, I think I'm okay if I miss one day because it takes a while to activate, so it takes a while less. Case in point, I don't want to kill myself. I don't want to die. We're good. But I'm honoring it. I take notes. I make sure I know on this day I forgot to take it. I'm happy right now. Happiness. Love. Excuse me while I follow this train. This part I might actually cut out. We'll get the train back on the tracks because I'm sad. I'm crying. Accessing my emotions. Why am I sad? Depression. Everything started for me around the age of 7. I don't know. I don't know if that's the accurate date. Around there, as I talk to my therapist, generally, somewhere around that time, because I have certain memories. They line up with that time frame. Maybe I just don't have like good memories before that. They're like powerful memories, not good memories. I have good memories. Started getting depressed around that time. Because every year for my birthday, you blow out the candles, gross, on your cake, and you make a wish. If you say it out loud, it'll come true. Or it won't come true, sorry. If you say it out loud, it won't come true. So, never tell anyone what my wish is, because magical thinking. I believed it. I was told by people I trusted that if I blew out the candles and made a wish, close my eyes, make a wish, blow out the candles, and if you blow all of them out in one go, your wish will come true. Unless you tell someone your wish, because then it's falsifiable. If you don't tell anyone, no one can prove, and then who's to say that that's what you actually wished for? You can't prove that. They know what they're doing. When they make these rules, they know what they're doing. So every year, maybe when I was 3, I wished for something. I don't know. Every year I wish for world peace. As soon as I knew about the conflicts around anywhere, violence, I wish that the world could be at peace. No one would want to hurt each other. I would still be wishing for it today, except at a certain point, I started to have this thought. after seeing no progress. Maybe wishing doesn't work. Maybe wishing isn't real. Counter argument. Maybe everyone else is wishing for world violence, or at least enough people to outvote me. It's a democratic thing, you know? Wishes are a democratic thing. Oh, yeah, all right, that guy wished for world peace. But, sorry, more people wish for world violence and hatred. I would love to give world peace, but I gotta be fair. More people want violence and chaos and hatred and death and destruction. Gotta give the people what they want, right? Yeah, maybe I'm just in the minority, wanting to live in peace and harmony and keep to myself. Not keep to myself, but like, if I'm not hurting anyone, if you're not hurting anyone, you're not preventing anyone else from living their life without hurting anyone and being happy, what do I care? Sad because that stuff. What kind of God would allow this? Let's just go back to my band name, you know? At some point, we're gonna move the train. This is the thing. We have emergency trucks coming in. The crane is coming in. Sorry, but you are way off course. We need to... But this other track, we're missing it. What I will say, if I didn't say it before, if there's a topic that I was going on and I didn't get back to it, the train got too far away and it missed your stop and you're standing there at the station, you're saying, but this, you forgot this topic. Wherever this is being posted, give me a comment, give me a message, say, hey, you forgot to talk about this. Please don't be mean in the comment. I know. I've been talking for what, half hour now, combined with what I was talking about before, the 2 hours. You made it this far, and now you're saying that? Like, there's already been so much. Please, let's be civil. If you have an issue, if you have a problem, if I've said something that's factually inaccurate, by all means, fact check it in the comments. But source your information. Don't just say I'm wrong about it. Say, hey, you said this. Let's be polite. You said this. I think you may have been mistaken. Here's a link to whatever. A source that you trust. I'm going to say that's a trusted source. A source that you trust. I will go to that source and I will look it up. And I will make my judgments on that information. I am probably wrong. And I will be very happy to get that information. I have changed my views so many times in my life. Remember, was it like John Kerry? He's a flip-flopper. He held up flip-flops. First he believed this, he voted this way, and now he votes this way. He's a flip-flopper. People didn't like Hillary because she once opposed gay marriage. She once opposed gay marriage. She currently was supporting it, but remember, if you're gay, you shouldn't vote for her because she once thought differently and changed her mind to be more compassionate. How dare she? But Hillary also was warmongering and stuff. Yeah, okay, there's other things to hate. So if I forget something, mention in the comments. If you want to fact check me politely, tell me what it is that you think I got wrong. Provide me with a link to the resource. If this is on a platform that's for some reason like doesn't allow you to post a link, let me know the search terms and the name of the source for the website. If it's a physical book, say the book. If you have the Dewey Decimal catalog number, that's super helpful. That's a pretty universal, at least here in America, system for finding the book. Like whatever the source is, like spell it out, so that someone can find it, that I can find it and I can research it, because I want to research it. I want that information. So be nice in the comments. If I forgot to go back to something, remind me at the end when you're done watching the video, because I might have gotten back. Remember, this train goes all around the world. It might come back again. So my band name, Reverse the Band. Have I been playing this with band since 1997 with the same people with the same name? No. Ship of Theseus. Look it up. Experiment. So, I am the only consistent band member that's been there since the beginning. I would love to play with any of the people I played with at the beginning. Life happens. It's just it has been just a casual band for so long. It's just a hobby, and I'm changing that into this is my career. Music is now my career. Manifest it, The Secret. For a while, it's like I'm trying to be a musician. I want to be a musician. And, you know, when doctors are like, so what do you do? I'm a musician. I currently have 3 gigs on the books. Are they paying gigs? I think I might make some tips or something on some of them. I'm getting there. I'm working on it. I've done paying gigs. No, I'm not taking other jobs. I'm taking other gigs, TaskRabbit, everything like. But I'm not gonna take. My goal is to not take another regular 9-to-5 job, a standard traditional job. I am a musician. I can do another thing to kind of supplement in the meantime. I have the support of my family and loved ones that are behind me on this journey. At least for now, they're supportive, and that support is amazing. It's almost like I'm living in a socialist society that's taking care of the needs of each other so that we can all live our happiness. Almost. A small community over in the 50s. Lock me up. I'm a communist. I'm a threat to those in power. No, the band members have changed throughout the years. It's different people. Enjoyed so many of them. They come and go. The band, like, we only play so often, so, like, yeah, some of the members, I go to reform. It's usually the case. It's so rare that someone's fired from the band. I think maybe once has happened. If you're watching this, like, reach out. Like, sure, we had issues, but, like, it's been a long time. I'm curious to know where you're at. You know who you are. I won't name names. So yeah, aside from maybe one person, and if you think of that person, reach out, because you might not be. You might have just lost touch. It's usually like I got too busy. Case in point, as a guitarist, I really love playing with. One of my oldest friends, even though I was really good friends with him when I first formed the band, he was not officially in the band at the start. The very first live performance I did, where we did a cover, it was 4th grade ice cream social event. Ice cream social, ice scoops. In 4th grade, we performed I Love Rocky Road. What does performed mean? I think we just played the song and, like, sang in front of 4th graders, whatever. That was, like, the first, like, performance that we did, and one of the 3 people in that performance was officially one of the founders, one of the first people in that band. Yeah, so that person eventually came, played guitar. At a certain point, he's like, I gotta focus on my career and stuff. I've had fun, good stuff, but I'm gonna focus on this. And, you know, as I keep doing stuff like, hey, you wanna join? Hey, you wanna come back? Hey, you wanna come back? I will open door policy, man. Open door policy. If you wanna play music with me, let me know. I'll work it out. Maybe it won't work out in one band or whatever because it's full up. We can't really add you to it because of logistics or whatever. I got time. Like, I know, spread myself too thin. I know. I'll be good about, like, oh, I don't have time for it now. But thanks for letting me know when I am, like, going and flowing with these other bands and, like, oh, these people get busy and they can't do stuff, but I have time. let's start something. Love playing music, love teaching music, love music. Yeah, the band's had a couple different names. I think I remember where I was going with this. Maybe. Yeah, there I am. Wow. Wow. This train's been derailed for a long time. Not derailed. Not derailed. This train's been traveling in the right direction we didn't expect it to go. It's been 40 minutes. On not what I was planning on doing, because I remember at the end of the last video, the rule of threes, we were on the second one. Why were we talking about the rule of threes? I don't really remember. Maybe when I talk about it, I'll remember. Oh, man. Oh, I think I remember. I do remember. Man, we keep coming back to it a lot. Anyway, almost lost the train there again. Where was I? My band name. It's changed throughout the years. It's currently reversed the band. The band I'm talking about, this is since 97. I have a lot of bands. Yeah. Love it. They all are unique. Love them all individually in their own unique way. I don't believe I have any two bands that are the same band with different people. They're all a unique concept. There's a reason they each exist. I like collecting instruments. I don't necessarily like collecting two instruments that make the same sound. Maybe two, because like have a backup, but like, yeah. I don't want a bunch of the same 6-string electric guitars. What does this one do that the other one doesn't do? Why should I have that? That's what I like. I like the different things. I'm not going to play in 20 different cover bands that all play the same covers the same way. Sure, I can make money doing that, maybe, but it's not fun. It's not why I'm doing it. And yeah, I made a bunch of bands, and one of them is a cover band, and that was intended as this one's going to be easier to get booked, probably, and so it's to make money. But then something happened at the last practice as we were playing the songs. It's like, oh, I'm not going to set up the full thing. It's okay. Yeah, later I'll play this more accurately with the record, but right now, let's just play it in this style. And so I think about like, oh, I kind of like it in this style. Oh, maybe we play all the songs in the style that I play music in my original band. In that style that we've been playing, because the cover band's formed out of people who played with me in the originals band. And, but we play covers that are accessible, like my original stuff, which might be a little more inaccessible. In excess. Speaking of rip, that goes back to last episode, I think. That's why I got on the rule of threes. In excess. Anyway, band name. First main cover band. Yeah, it was originally intended as a band to make money, but and still is a band that we want to make money with, but now I have a concept behind it. I love a concept. I love a theme. I took a 2-semester class in college taught by the Walt Disney Imagineers called Art and Entertainment Design, and it was they really stressed the importance of like how good theming and something. Were we all going to be Imagineers? No, but the principles that they taught can be applied to all aspects of life. I'm going to take another break in a minute just to go talk with my wife a bit. And I'm just only going to be... I'm not even going to touch the full threes on this episode. Look at the next one. I do remember. Took this thing... And they taught us the importance of theming on things, and these are things you can apply to your life. I talk about my theater degree being, like, life is theater, everything's theater. You can apply the principles that I learned to how to run a good theater into how to do anything else. I can apply them to anything, because they're just good life lessons. Like someone reading the Bible. They don't believe in God, necessarily. What do you get from the Bible, then? Good life lessons. Pick them up everywhere. Philosophy. Did you know on Wikipedia there's this fun thing you can do? Try it. Pick any article, and click on the first link that's not the pronunciation guide, but you know how like different terms are linked? So like bread, or ed. Don't click on that. Or is a food. Food is generally highlighted. It links to the article on food. Okay. This is fun. Do this. Every article, find whatever random article. You can actually hit random article. Click on the first link. And I've tried this with so many since I heard about it, and it still works. Keep clicking on the first link every time. See where it takes you. See where it takes you to the first link. You will eventually lead back to the Wikipedia article on philosophy. Now, if you don't study philosophy, if you don't think about philosophy, it's weird, right? Still haven't looked it up. What do I currently think philosophy means? Phil, brotherly love, brothers, humanity. Humanity, philosophy. Ology is study of. Philosophy might be something close to that. I forget what exactly I said. The introspection. I don't know. The study of the contemplation, the analysis of humanity. Whatever. Yeah, philosophy. Let's come back, man. It's been a long time. Let's go back. You expect anyone to still be watching or listening to this right now? Like, seriously? That anyone is still? But you are, and I thank you for it. I don't want to be those people. Like, I listen to so many podcasts, like, nobody's listening right now. I am. Hi. I'm the person that listens to the entire episode. Why would you tune out earlier? It's so boring. I'm on a long commute. I'm on a 4-hour drive from Vegas to California to Los Angeles. Like, yeah, I'm excited when I see a 4-hour podcast and I have a 4-hour drive. If it's people I enjoy listening to, bring it. I'll listen to it. I know other people, they don't have the time to listen to it. I don't have the time to listen to that. How dare you? I want to listen to your stuff, but you put out too much. I just can't do it. I feel like I'm missing out, and so therefore I have to stop listening. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to sparse these out and not put them all out. Thank you. You. I don't know you. Remember, I can love people I don't know. I don't know who I'm talking to. You. Thank you for listening and watching. Reach out. Say hi. Introduce yourself. Let me know that you're the person I was talking to. Love to get to know you. Meet up in a public place so we're safe. Like, sketchy if you don't know. So many messages. I need to go and talk. 138. So, philosophy. It's interesting. Band name. We're going back. Theory. Theming. Study. It's great. My band name is currently Reverse the Band. It originally, as far as I can remember, it was either like Just Us or Just Us Society. Just because it stood for justice, but it was just us. Always been pretty clever. Why didn't we keep that name? Didn't like it as much. We might have tossed around a couple different ones. So that was the band name. As far as I remember, in 1997, in 3rd grade, that was the original band name. I won't name specific names, but my friend Kyle at the time, I think, was a founding member of the band. It was Kyle, Matt, and I was playing keyboards. And Kyle was technically the drummer, and Matt was, we don't know what, he wasn't super musically inclined. Eventually he played the French horn. That was a weird email that just came in. I never ended up actually playing with Kyle in any band. It was just a theory of we want to start a band. I played piano since I was 2. I've been taking lessons pretty early on, not starting at 2, but I made music come out. First song I ever remember playing, it might be an apocryphal story, whatever, that I was told I played at some point, and now the people who told me that say, I don't remember that. We all get older, we lose memories change. But we tell ourselves certain memories that are important to us, our core memories, like in Inside Out. Our core memories, we tell them to us over and over again because it's important to us, and they become stories, they become legend. They might not be factually accurate, but they're important to us, and the way that we remember them is important because the feeling is important. So anyway, what's important to me is that the story goes, the myth goes, that I went to the circus, was taken to the circus, and at 2 years old, I come back to my grandma's house or something, and there's an organ there, piano organ, and I'm hitting the keys, and I start playing. Oh, sorry, I didn't get a lot of sleep. I'm gonna sleep, take a nap in a bit. Probably at like 3 or something. I know, the afternoon nap. I'm supposed to be doing some other things right now, but I'm having fun talking to you. Maybe I won't even record the third episode today. I'll write down. Well, I can rewatch the video. I'll know where I'm at. I know, because it's the rule of threes. We're on the second one. I brought up the rule of threes because of something that reminded me of In Excess in this episode. I'm not going to make the connection for you. You can make that. You can do your own research. Band name. Oh, it's just a theory of justice. At some point, we changed the name to High Voltage. Why did I name it High Voltage? I would walk to school, or I'd walk around, I'd see high voltage signs, danger, high voltage, caution, high voltage. And I was like, free advertising. They're talking about I'm banned everywhere. That's a good idea. Why'd you change it? I didn't have a reason why I changed the first. I couldn't remember the reason why I did it. Oh, the story. I'm sorry. First song I played to get home from the circus, I started playing. I don't know if I hit every note accurately or in time. At the Ring Brothers Barnum and Bailey greatest show on earth circus, whatever it's called. I don't know. Shout out to Ben. When after coming home, that song gets played there. It's the circus song. That's the clown song. That's the circus song. Everyone knows the circus song. What's the name of the circus song? Most people, I don't say most people. I know a lot of people that don't know the name of that song, but they know the song. It's interesting. That's the circus song. Fair. It's fine. I don't know the names of every song I love. This one in particular, at a certain point, I am going through my grandpa's records, and I think this was before he passed. I think he was downsizing, and I took the records in. I digitized some of them, and I'm putting them in. I'm digitizing all of his records, all of them. And I get to one of them, and I start hearing I was like, that's the circus song. Look at the record. Entry of the Gladiators. I thought it was about clowns. Gladiators? Clowns? It's not about clowns. It was used in the circus. The artist's intent of the song, they thought it was about warriors. Maybe it was ironic. But it was about warriors. Now it's about clowns. It's funny. People were like, I heard the song, like, I don't know if it really fits warriors, but clowns it does. That was the first song I supposedly played. Funny enough, I just wrote a new arrangement of that song for a band I'm working on right now. I really love that arrangement. We're trying to write original songs, though. Why would I? That song already exists. Why would I do a cover? Well, we're a circus band. We should do the circus song. Yeah, fair. Why does it mean a lot to me? Not that we have to do it. Why does it like really tug on my heartstrings? That was the first song I ever played on keyboards when I was 2 years old. 33 years ago. There's a moment in the Rocket Man biopic, which is actually inaccurate. It's upfront about that, where Elton John first plays the piano. And it's just magic. It is this magical thing. How is this possible? He got no training in this. How is it possible? I so related to that moment because Elton John's memory of that, as Elton John's memory didn't happen like that. Probably not. My memory that I come home from the circus at 2 years old, walk up to the organ and go do 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 do, and my parents hear that and go like, "Whoa!" That's the first time this kid has touched a piano, a keyboard, and without fail plays exactly. See, again, I'm certain I was like plucking it out and figuring it out. It's called playing by ear. Some people can do it. I don't know if it's a skill that can be developed. It could definitely be developed and improved for sure, like all skills. But like, yeah, I don't know if anyone can do it with enough time and practice. But probably. It was just like, does this sound the same as this? If you could tell that it like played two notes on two different instruments, so important, different instruments, not the same as different instruments. If you can play two notes on the same instruments and tell they're the same, if you can play two notes in different octaves that are in tune, that are in different octaves, and you can tell that's the same, you're gonna be able to play by ear. It's weird because they're different frequencies, but they're the same. I don't know how to describe it. I have to look up why the thing, something about the frequencies and the way that oh, I see that I've been talking for 55 minutes. We're almost at our hour. We're gonna have to start wrapping this up. It's a therapy joke. If my therapist is watching that, that's really weird. I heard the Dan Harmon's therapist watched Rick and Morty and was like, what are you doing? Or, I don't know. Something like that. It's either he was weirded out that she was or weirded out that she wasn't. Anyway, so, we gotta wrap this up, so I gotta get back to the thing. Band name was High Voltage. Why did I change that? Because I started listening to AC/DC. I got their album High Voltage. And I was like, oh, they already did it. I can't use that. I didn't know you could, like, the band name, album name. Like, it doesn't matter if you have the same band name as someone's album name. Womp womp. That would have been a cool band name. And then finally, I started experimenting with all different kinds of, like, weird music stuff. The same way, like, John Lennon was experimenting with tape loops for Revolution 9. I just love that one. I had a early digital music program that one of the buttons on it was reverse. And maybe it was just from things. I'm like playing records backwards and they've hidden messages and stuff. But like I had a program that would let me take my recording and reverse it. Floop. And everything's backwards. And of course I overused it at the time and just did it for everything. And I was like, this is fun. I have an idea of I play around with it in different ways now that like are more meaningful. Again, it's what can I do? And what can I do with that? Experimentation is very important. Push your boundaries. Go for the unknown. Something might happen. I'm sorry if there was a clicking noise coming from here. I was fidgeting with the AirPod case. I do it sometimes. It bothers people. Hopefully I can edit that out. If it is edited out, that's what I edited out, and you never even knew it. Then I changed reverse. All right, that's the end of our story, because you said your name is Reverse the Band. Now, my name is Reverse, parentheses, the band. That is the official name. On some music platforms, they won't put parentheses in the band name, so it's Reverse the Band just flat out. I like it being Reverse the Band. Like something, the movie, the band. It's a descriptor of what it is. We're still reversed. We've been reversed for a very long time, since at minimum 2001. Never forget. I played a talent show in 2002, but I know in 2001 I have a song sheet, lyrics for a song that were written in 2001. I put the year on it when I write these song things, and it's this original song that I wrote, and it's dated 2001, and I performed it in 2002. I've done a lot better since. I performed it once. I tried to do a punk updated version of it. I have other song sheets that are older that say High Voltage on them. I have nothing that says Just Us on them. I have nothing to do with the other ones. So I remember Just Us because it's the first. I remember High Voltage because I have song sheets with lyrics written on them. I have no recordings necessarily of those songs, but I have them. We are really pushing the hour, buddy. I mean, I didn't start with this on the hour, so I actually do have more time. The hours is just a joke because I see the time code going. But yeah, no, I'm going. I'm gonna do it. It's like, 1 minute. Why is it Reverse the Band? Because the internet. Once MySpace is a thing and the internet's a thing, well, now musicians start putting their music out there on the internet. Before the internet, if no one in your local group has heard of a band with that name, you're good. It's original. All right, now that there's the internet, there's a band out in Canada that also calls themselves Reversed. So on some platforms, I'm Reverse America. Time to stand. That means it's 1:50. It's 10 to the hour. Even though that says it's the hour, or almost, it's 10 to the hour, which means I gotta get going. So we added that. I kind of took it after the band Rhapsody that I love, which you might know as Rhapsody of Fire. They're, as far as I remember, an Italian film score metal band. If you have to do genre labels, that's what they attribute themselves to. They're great music. Check them out. Rhapsody of Fire or Rhapsody. Why are they called Rhapsody of Fire or Rhapsody? They were called Rhapsody first. At a certain point, there was this music service called Rhapsody. Okay, but the band had it first. I know, whatever. They had more lawyers. They kind of forced them to change their band name, because if you Google Rhapsody, then it's conflicted. They wanted the search term. So, alright, fine, we're Rhapsody of Fire. But they put a fire in parentheses, if I remember correctly. So I was like, fine, reverse the band. You still want to have a connected thread to the thing I've been working with this whole time. And yeah, like, I'm like, it's clunky, I should change it. But I've been doing this since 97. Yeah, but you've only been using that band name since 2001. Okay, it is 2024. That's still 23 years, right? But for the first 4 years, I didn't. Okay. I still say since 97. It's the concept has been going for that long. So that's the thing. So I say that. Choo-choo. It's come back around. We're back to at least the start of this video. Not the start, but like at some point, the main thing that I got off topic on was, I don't know what the name of this thing is going to be. Maybe it should be called Train of Thought, or John's Train of Thought. I don't always use the word John. John's very common. John William Reynolds, but I use a lot. JW Reynolds, JWRs. So I use JWs on some of my things. Just JW Reynolds is my solo music stuff. JWs is a good one. I do like the name Zelda. If I have to pick a name that's not my name as a non-binary name, I really like that one. I'm using that for a character that I'm doing. I might in the future like that. If you call me Zelda, I don't get mad. It's fine. If you call me John, I won't get mad. If you use whatever pronouns, I don't get mad. It's fine. Some of them make me happier than others. Like, oh, cool. You think of me not in the traditional societal boxes? I love that. I love that. You get waiters coming to the table, and they're with my wife or other people. They come from behind. They see my long hair, or they see the flower, and they're like, "How are you ladies doing?" And then they see my beard, and they say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, gentlemen." And sometimes they're like, "I'm really sorry about that." Like, it's not a big deal, but the over apologies and insisting like, you are most definitely a man and you fit within that societal box. I don't really want to get associated with like general male terms. Please don't. Like, look, I get the apology. Fine, cool. You assumed something about me and you didn't. If you say, if someone those like says like, "You're a woman, right? I know you have a beard, but you're a woman, right?" I'm like, thank you. I don't define myself by genders, but thank you. I appreciate that. I strive for that kind of energy. Do that mean that I associate myself with all women and that I want to be held accountable for held on the same team as like the worst acts of that? No, the same way with men. Like, just, we're not all the same. We're all different individual people. Stop labeling people. It's all oppression. So, what should I call myself? What should I do the thing? Train of thought. I know that. You already know the title. It's on the thing. Maybe. Unless I just posted this as stories really quickly, which I probably did, or the first one at least. Whatever. I need to release something about it because I told people I'm happy doing these conversations. I'm gonna keep doing more of them. I'd always want to do something like this, but I think I'm really in the right mind space and thinking about this right, where I'm not like, I know more than you. You should listen to me. No, I'm just ranting. This is a collection of like the ideas, and this is how I see the world. And if you see it differently, please let me know. I want to change my worldview. It's great. And we'll get into this later. And this is a bombshell for some. When I was in high school, this is a bombshell in two different ways for two different people. When I was in high school, at the end of high school, I identified as a cis male. We didn't have that term at the time, but whatever. Cis male, straight, white, Christian, specifically Protestant, specifically Methodist, Christian, Republican. Yeah, I had more liberal views than some of that, but they had good. It's my team. It's because my dad was that team. It's a good team. It's fine. It was the team of the Party of Lincoln. I don't like those labels to define me anymore. I have other labels that I would prefer. Again, if you have to put labels on me, I have labels I would prefer. I'll share those on another video because I gotta go. Anyway, that was my train of thought for right now. Next time, I'll get back to the threes, I promise. Bye.